Hi everyone, this is George for one more playthrough of Too Many Bones by Chip Theory Game, and we're moving on to day 8. Last battle was very difficult for us to win because we ended up having to be surprised, and we had to face a dragon, a 20-point dragon elder that knocked out Ting in the first round of combat before he got tucked. Luckily, Tantrum and Gilly managed to play together to defeat the dragon, and we successfully completed the final encounter. Now we've got enough progress points. We got 8 progress points, so we'll be able to go and fight the boss Gendrix if we wanted. But I think I will try to do at least one more encounter just to level up my gearlocs a bit more. And just before the encounter, I'm gonna use the skinning knife. So as you can see, it says before drawing your next encounter, place a defeated party from your most recent battle onto this card. Any parties of that type appearing in your next battle are surprised. So I guess thematically what we are doing is we are skinning the dragon, and we're doing some like shoes, like we have shoes or a hat from dragon scale. So the next dragon, and it says, oh my god, they just killed my friend. So what's going on, and they're surprised, and by the time they realize what's going on, we get to hit them. So I shall rotate this one more. So it's 3 uses. I already used it once. I'm going to use it for the second time and leave the last time for the boss. And I'm going to place this token here. And so next encounter, we know we're going to be facing this Bone Dragon because it's the next 20-point buddy on the active stack. So he and any other dragon type enemies will be surprised. So we are on day 8, so we're going to have 24 body points at least, but let's read the encounter card. The Mystery in the Mountain. This is intriguing. After many days, this is the first time we've found a mineshaft carved into a mountain. By the looks of it, the tunnels must travel deep within. Perhaps it's a secret passage, someone chimes. Or maybe it relates to a glorious treasure vault. Another adds, myself I wouldn't be surprised if it's the entrance to a sadistic dragon's oven and we're the main course. Regardless, the sentries posted at the entrance are a serious threat, but the rare and ornately engraved weapons they're holding are mesmerizing and very tempting. Is it worth the risk? Hmm, this looks like a bit of a tough encounter by the looks of it. So let's have a look. Huh. Let's see how deep this rabbit hole goes. Body points, but add a 5-point body for every gear look in your party to the bottom of battle queue. Wow. Or stick to a sentry, it's already quite a battle. Battle queue body points, add 6 points to battle queue, then add a 1-point body for every gear look in your party to the bottom of the battle queue. Or scout and return, which I'm definitely not gonna do because I want the counter rewards. Um, okay, so we have the choice. If we do the top option, we're going to fight. Uh, we will fight the dragon. We're gonna fight 4 1-point buddies for 24, and then we're gonna have another 3 5-point buddies. So it'll be 20 point, 4 1-point, and 3 5-point buddies. And if we win, we get a trove loot on top of the normal 2 training points and a loot. And if we do the middle option, we're going to have 24 plus 6, 30 battle points. So it's going to be 20-point buddy, 2 5-point buddies, and we're going to have 3 1-point buddies. So 20, 5, 5, and 1, 1, 1. So we're going to have one less 5-point buddy and one less 1-point buddy. So I think I'm going to go for the middle option. It also gives us an extra training point. I think it might be a bit easier. So let's see what we get. So okay, let's think about it again. So it's day 8. So 8 times 3 is 24, plus 6 is 30. So 20 plus 5 plus 5. And we're adding a 1 point body for every gearlock to the bottom of the battle queue. So it's going to be 25, 5, then 1, 1, 1. So 25, 5, and 1, 1, 1. So I know that these two bodies are gonna be just, gonna come in later. So it's gonna be 4, 2, 3, and 1. And now we have Gilly's chance to scout something, and I can either scout one of these guys. I can either scout this one who was top of the battle queue, and if we scout him and cycle him back, we know we're gonna face this Cobalt fanatic. It might not be that bad. We know it's gonna be surprised. Um, hmm. Or alternatively, we can scout the next 20-point body that we know we're gonna get in the next encounter. So what? Okay, so what? I'm just gonna think now that I've exhausted the 5-point bodies. I can see what I've faced to think. I mean, did I fight a golem? I mean, maybe it's a golem coming up. Might be an orc. So okay, okay, I'm not going to scout. I'm going to scout the 20-point body, because I think that's important. Right, so we have a golden golem. I'm definitely cycling that to the bottom, because golden golems are one of the worst 20-point bodies. I don't want to have to face him alongside the boss. So we know that he will start here, he will start here, and before we uncover those two bodies to see what they are, I'm going to place a trap. I know I'm going to place a trap here, because that's the enemy I want to weaken. And so let's roll the trap, and I'm going to roll things build die as well. -2, that's amazing. So this dragon is severely nerfed. And okay, so we got this facing. So I could either place it like that, so I'll be able to use firing armor on alternator, or place it like this, so I can get the air horn and alternator. So I'm either disabling or doing extra damage. And I'm just trying to think what these enemies might have. I know it's very likely to have a golem, because I don't remember I faced one yet, and golems are quite tough enemies. Although the extra damage would be really useful. Hmm. Okay. That's a very hard decision at the moment. Let's see. So the air horn has a 5 in 6 chance to disable a body, which is very very effective, and the forearm arm can do damage from range. Um, okay, I think I'm going to play it. I'm gonna keep it here for now, so I'll be able to use the air horn of the alternator when I build my bot. So let's reiterate. So we have 30 body points. So 25, 5. We have 3x 1-point bodies. We've managed to weaken the spawn dragon, and we place the build die like that. So now is the time to uncover the 5-point bodies. It is the golem, as I thought. So the stone golem has 7 health, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Initiative of 3. It's breaking corrosive. That's why it's important to be able to disable him. That's why I was sort of thinking to use this die. Then this enemy, I have no idea what he might be. Oh, that's a pokelark. So that's poisonous body. So this one again is one we might want to disable if we can. So if we disable those two, then it should be a pretty easy encounter given that we already weakened the Bone Dragon, even though it's hardy. He's gonna be hard to kill, but he won't be able to do much damage, luckily. So he's gonna have 6 and initiative of 4. Wait a minute. And yet he poisons the 3 weakest. So got Stone Golem, and the dragon has 8 and initiative of 4, but we know he's gonna be surprised. Well, I mean, unfortunately we didn't get any cobble, so the skinning knife is not being too useful. But it was better safe than sorry. We don't want to happen what happened last time, where we had Ting knocked out. I think if we avoid getting knocked out early, we definitely should be able to win. So we have 8 health on the Bone Dragon, and he's on initiative of 4. 3 health on the Orc. So he's got rage, but he hasn't got raiding. So it's here and here. 4. So got 2 ranged, 2 melee enemies. So it's quite important now the positioning. We have to think. Yeah, first let's roll our initiative dice. Let's hope we roll high. I think this is gonna be important. 3, 4, 4. Okay, so let's go with Gilly, Ting, and Tantrum will move normally be here. However, because he's surprised, like the Bone Dragon is surprised, actually Tantrum will move here and then he's gonna move here with the initiative. Okay, let's think what's gonna happen. So first Gilly is gonna go, and he could definitely won't be able to attack the golem because we don't want to exhaust his dice. He should be able to. I think maybe our target should be this enemy first to try to kill him. It doesn't matter where we are. Then Ting might try to disable or maybe stun or disable the stone golem with his bot, and then Tantrum will assuming that he's disabled, Tantrum will want to move here early, I think. So Tantrum will definitely starting here, and we want Ting to be somewhere where I can access him with his bot. So maybe here, so you can put his bot there. There's no engulf, nothing that we don't want to clump our guys together, so it should be safe. I think. So what if where would we want the Wolverine to be? We would want the Wolverine to be. So if we place him here, we know Tundra will move here. It's gonna be the bot here, so we can put the Wolverine here if we need to. Yeah, we can always throw an axe to kill him if we can finish him off with killing. Okay, I think that should be good to go. So so Gilly's turn first. Is there anything I'm forgetting? So we have 24, 30 body points, and then we add 1 point body. There's no calling new enemies here. Spread corrosive, rage, and we start with Gilly. Okay, so he's gonna roll 3 attack dice. The marked enemy and mm, and the Wolverine, and I'm attacking him. I wish I had one more text, I think, but I think this should be right. Let's see where we go. Okay, so this should be enough. This is enough. Huh. I'm now tempted. So I'm doing at least 4 damage on the Poklerk, and I could possibly even kill him with the bot, but then I won't be able to disable the golem necessarily. I'll have to rely on tandem to disable it, and we're not gonna have the firearm to deal damage. I'm just saying, what I'm tempted to do is to put double damage on the golem, but you know what? I think if we disable the golem, it should be doable. So let's play safe. We're gonna use the marked enemy to do double damage and immediately kill this Poklark. This is, just get a kill out while we can. Don't want to risk things going on. And he's gonna be the one that would have been acting before Tantrum as well. So it's good that we get him out of the way. So this is exhausted, but actually, we'll be able to unexhaust it if we need to. If we need to, we can always unexhaust it using utility parts. So Wolverine, we got the good face, so it doesn't take any dexterity. And I'm going to place him here. 2, 3, or here. If I place him here, he's going to be tanking the golem. So maybe that might be a good idea. No, no, because I want the bot to be here. That's why I got Tink here, so be able to put the bot here and the Wolverine here. Good. So that's right. So that was my 4 dice. So rolled the Wolverine, the marked enemy, and I killed our first 5-point buddy, which is the bulk lurk. And we're moving on to Tink. So Tink will, as usual, is gonna spend dexterity to charge his bot and then a dexterity to deploy it with that's not the right bot, sorry, I just put them the wrong way around. So this one, so 3, and placing it with 5 health here, and then I will spend a battery to activate it. And because I deployed the bot with exhausted build time, we use these 2 attachments. So that's 1 to charge, 1 to deploy, 3, 4, then 5 I'm gonna stun, but try to stun the golem. That tick it down, yeah, tick down to activate. So let's see what we get. Yeah, so the golem is stunned. So it says bland object, place a stun effect die on any 5-point or less body. So I can just do this. So he stuns, he's not gonna have an action. The alternator gave me 1 battery, so put my battery up to 3. So this bot, if we can keep him alive, is not gonna expire. And also we have the disable. So for 1 round, this golem is also gonna be disabled, which means that the break ability will not have any effect. So we can actually, just kill it without too much trouble, without being afraid of the break until the start of the next turn. And this is an example of why Tink is so flexible, because his skills can really can really help against this type of enemies that have abilities. And also I shouldn't forget the auto damage. So the bot will do 2 damage for free against the golem. And now it's Tantrum's turn. Tantrum is gonna move up here, and I think it might be a good idea to just finish off the golem. It's got 5 health. I mean, this guy has hardy, so the most we'll be able to do 1 damage to him for this round. So I take up the rage. I can roll 1, 2, 3, 4 attack, 3 defense, and I've got 1 more die to roll. And I think I'm gonna roll this cripple. Just I'm gonna try to do another -1 attack, so this bone dragon will not be able to attack at all if we manage it. So I'm attacking the golem because break is disabled, so break will have no effect. So I got 4 damage, so he's got 5 health, so he's on 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's got 1 health remaining. So this is cripple didn't activate, it just got a bone, and I'm just gonna put this here for now. So I'm just thinking, should I spend my bone to uptick? There's no reason to do that yet. Just gonna keep it. Might need it to heal or something. So that's tantrum. So what have we done? Yeah, we killed one enemy. We completely disabled the second one, and this guy is gonna roll some attack dice, and this guy's gonna roll. This is gonna roll 1, and he's gonna roll 1. But I think we got the battle under control for now at least. So this bone dragon will roll 1 attack die because it's got -2 attack from the wolf snare, and attacks the 2 weakest, which is gonna be the bot and the wolverine. So I'm rolling 1 die. I got a 1. So the bot takes 1, and the wolverine will take 1. Then the golem is stunned, so it doesn't do anything. The stun die is taken away, and the orc will just roll 1 against the wolverine. So wolverine takes 1. So we're moving on to round 2, and now we have 1 more body coming in, and this is the kobold tracker. Want to get rid of him if we can. So he's going to start here. He's got hardy and compound, so he's going to be rolling lots of attack dice if we can't kill him. And the speed of a bug with health dice, for some reason, sometimes they're sort of like. Okay, here we go. And he appears here, so we want to try to kill him. So Gil will go first. Actually, Gil is a companion will go first, and it's gonna deal 1 damage to the orc. Then we've got Gil himself. So who do we want to attack? We're definitely gonna be using multi-area. I mean, ideally, we'll be able to attack everybody. Let's think. So we only need 1 to kill him. We can only do 1 to him, and we can do 2 to him. I know I should be able to do 2 damage with Tink to take him out. So so 100% we can kill him with the bolt. So he is not a concern. Or if I take him out, I'll be able to definitely kill him with the bolt because it's going to do 2 damage. So maybe the solution is to attack the kobold and the golem with the multi-arrow. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll 2 dice against the kobold, the multi-arrow, and 1 defense. I've got 1 more. Let's do 3 damage, 3 attack, 1 defense at the multi-arrow, and my main target is this kobold for now. I'm just thinking maybe I could even execute the kobold. Should I just go for the dragon? Decisions. Right, okay, so I'm gonna go for the golem as my first target, and I'm gonna use my multi arrow on the dragon. So what did I roll? Okay, interesting. So this is 5, 5, got a bone, a defense, got a bone with a multi arrow, and two. So those two are definitely gonna be killing the golem. I'm not gonna do this. I think we're gonna need this multi arrow. So what happened to the golem? So the attachment goes back to the board. The golem is defeated and is taken out from a battle mat. And that's our turn. And now what the body is going to do, like if I had firearm now, it would have been really useful. I could move with think here, so 1, 2, 3, and attack. But then we move 1, so move 1, move 1, 2, 3. Won't be able to roll any attachments. Alternatively, what I could do. No, let's just play it safe for now. There's no real. I mean, if we want to risk it, we could. So I'm gonna spend 1 dex. So now spend a battery charge to activate and move for 1 dex. I'll be able to roll these 2. So I've got 2 dex left, and I should be able to roll 2 defense dice with Tink. All bones. That's interesting. Well, I mean, if I wanted, I could just use all those bones to potentially, get innate +1. What that means is we're not going to have any more attachments on the bot. We will lose the potential disable, and we will lose. So we could get another spider bot. We already have a spider bot. We could hit somebody or heal a bot. Hmm. Should I do this? I mean, this is probably my best ever chance to get innate +1, which might be helpful going forward in subsequent battles. And I can always, if the body's damaged, you know, I can always unexhaust the die using my utility parts if I need to. So I'm just gonna go like that. So if I get 1 more bone, I will be able to upgrade him to innate +1. And the good thing is now the bot deals his 2 auto damage, even though he boned his attachments. So he still can kill the orc with his auto damage of 2. So 2 of the enemies are dead. And we're moving on to Titan's turn. And what we want to do is to maybe disable this kobold. So he's gonna move 1. He will roll his. We're gonna uptick the rage to 1.4. We're gonna roll the disable. We're gonna roll strengthen, and we're gonna roll the score of the Zerker just for the bones. Roll anger management. Okay, wait a minute. Let's think what I'm doing. So I moved 1, so I've got 5 dice. So this will be 5, but I want some more attack just in case. So do 2 dice. I don't really need this for now. I can do this 3. Can uptick. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 3 defense. And I'm attacking this kobold. If I disable him, I should be able to kill him. Again, I roll loads of bones. Put this reusable bone. I'm getting this the defense die. Actually, I'm not going to use the disable as a bone for now. Okay, so this plus 0.4 means we can execute the kobold. So 1.4 plus 0.4 is 1.8, and I'm immediately exhausting him to execute the kobold. I think it's worth it, even though it means we won't be able to use this rage 2. I mean, there's not going to be any 8-point bodies anyway, so it's worth getting rid of the kobold because it's going to start dealing damage and it's hardy. It's a bit annoying. So, and also what I'm going to do, I'm going to use axe collector. I'm going to throw one axe to start chipping away here on the hardy bone dragon. You know, I know I'm probably gonna get some more bones, so I'll be able to get axe collector to maximum again. So it's not the end of the world. So I want to start using the bones. So now this bone dragon is gonna roll one die and attacking the two weakest, which is gonna be the Wolverine and the bot. So you can see the Golden Snare is lifesaver, because otherwise it would have been rolling 3 attack dice. So Wolverine is, is defeated, and the bot has 1 damage. But you can see that none of our gearlocs have got any damage. So far our taxes have been working. And at the end of the run we have the last 1-point body, and is this Bokpole that is unlikely to survive very long. It starts at the end of the initiative. So moving on to round 3. So Gilly will roll 3 attack, his multi-arrow, and the defense. And he's attacking the Bokpole. 1, 2, a bone. I should have exhausted this defense, and I'm gonna get this defense. Completely forgot that. Okay, so I'm doing 2 damage on the Bokpole, and I use the multi-arrow to do 1 damage on the dragon. Because he's hard and he cannot take any more than 1 damage per turn. So, it's a bit of an accident here with the dice messing up. So Tantrum was here, and then the dragon was here. So Ting will go and he's gonna spend a charge. Goes to 1. He's gonna move the boat 1. He's gonna move 1 up himself, so he's adjacent to the boat just in case I might want to heal the boat. And so that's 2 decks, so I've got 3 more. So I can't roll any more attachments, but I can roll get rid of this defense. I'm gonna roll these 2 defense, hoping for some bones. Actually, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna move up here, just to be closer, and just in case I might need to move in and finish this enemy. Or should I do it the other way around? Okay, let me rethink this. So I was here, right? So I can not move the boat. I'll move up 2, and I've got 3 dice, so I roll 1 attack, 2 defense. I think that's a better idea. So I'll be able to do attack here to kill him, and maybe an attack there. Let's go with this. I think that's a better plan. Okay, so 1 damage against the dragon. He's at 5 health. That's one defense. And then I've got the last pawn I need. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'll be able to exhaust all those dice to upgrade Ting to innate +1. Got the stars, so innate +1 says wise boat builder. In addition, the boat builder benefits all boat stars with +1 battery power when placed in Ting's prep area, and that's quite useful. And so we did 1 damage to here, and then the boat will do auto damage against the bog pole. So he is defeated as well. So now the only target we have to face is this dragon. It would take a few turns to kill it just because of Hardy, and it's a bit of an annoying ability. But you know, if we had some poison or any way to get him to take damage on our turn, it would have been useful, but we don't. So now it's going to be Tantrum's turn, and what he's doing is going to be quite easy. He moves 1, and he will attack. So he's got scroll 1, 2, 3, 4 attack, 1 defense, and should I use? Let's get this. This might give me you know, an axe. Or I'll do cripple. Yeah, I mean I wanted to cripple because then he's gonna roll no attack. So 1, 2. I moved 1. I'm rolling 5 dice and the 3 defense. Actually, I'm gonna roll because I can only do 1 damage. I'm gonna roll this die just in case I might roll the side that lets me train attack for free. So let's try this. So 1, 2, 3 attack. I got 1 defense. Get -1 attack and +1 attack. You know what? I'm just not gonna be rolling it again. Next, I'm just trying to get the phase that lets me do you know, as an attack stat training attempt. Because I'm already have more attack than I need, so it doesn't make a difference if I have some more for now. So and I do 1 more damage, and as you can see, whoa, something went wrong with the. So let's do it again. So we had -1, this was at -2. So the dragon is now -3 attack, so he won't be able to throw any attack dice whatsoever. So it's just a matter of us just hitting him and killing him. But then he's got undead, and undead will says the first time this unit is defeated, place it back on top of battle queue. When it re-enters play, it starts with only 2 HP, and its attack stat is doubled, and it's gonna not have any effect dice either, so he's not gonna be weakened anymore. So he's probably going to take somebody out with him when he comes back, but then we should be able to kill him. So the dragon's turn, he won't be able to attack. Moving on to round 4. So Gilly will just attack. I'm gonna 1, 2, 3 attack and 1 defense. I'm gonna roll the defense. I'm hoping for some bones. Haha, finally got some bones. What I'm going to do, so I got the attack here. He loses 1 more health, so he's at 3, and I'll spend immediately the first 3 bones. I'm gonna spend 3 bones to get this camo, and it gets rolled when acquired. Ah, this is not good result. It's just plus or -1. It could be worse, you know. At least I got something. This means that I can reduce or increase the body points in the next battle by 1. It could be up to 3, and 3 would have been amazing. But you know, it's something for nothing, so I can't complain. And now it's Sting's turn. So the bot has one more battery, and I'm gonna activate it for the last time. It's gonna go to 0, it's gonna move 1, and we have 4 dice left, 4 decks. Roll 2 defense and 1 attack from Tink, and then the bot is gonna auto attack. That's really good, because I've rolled a defense, so I I usually what I do is, like, if I don't need the defense, I remove it from the active slot and just roll it for bones. So that's what I would have done. So I remove it and re-roll it, so it just gets put back in. And we unfortunately we didn't actually need any attack, because we could do only one attack from the auto damage. So I do 1. Is that right? I don't remember if I'd already done damage with the bot. I just checked my video, and it seems that we had 3 health before, and now we are doing 1 more health, and he's at 2, just with the auto damage from the bot. So what I'm going to do, though, I've got 2 bones, and I can use pull start. Think restarts an adjacent or diagonal bot to starting battery power. So I'll be able to spend those bones, so that this bot is now goes to starting 2 battery. And now it's Tantrum's turn. So Tantrum will is gonna reroll the defense. It's gonna roll 1, 2, 3 attack, 4 attack, roll that and that. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it, which one has more bones? But do I need the bones at the moment? Well, I'm gonna roll it like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a defense. Wait a minute, I didn't move, so I can roll 6 in defense. I'll do it like this. Yes. So this doesn't do anything, I just place it back. I've got another bone. This doesn't do anything. And I've got lots of attack, which here I can only do 1 damage to the body. So he's at 1 more hit point. So let's see what happens now. So we should be able to train our axe collector back up to 3 actually. Let's do that. Yeah, this is reusable bone, those go back, and our axe collector goes back to the maximum. So on his turn the dragon cannot attack, because we weakened him with -2 and -1. Now we're moving on to the 5th round. So let's try to get some more bones with Gilly. 1, 2, 3 attack and 1 defense. Attacking the dragon. Did I get a bone? It's a 2, and a 2 is a bone. So I got this bone here. Should I kill him? If I hit him now, it's gonna come back anyway. So it's not you're just gonna stop Tantrum from rolling attack dice to get more bones, but I don't need any more bones from attack dice. So yeah, so what I'm doing is effectively I'm killing him, but he's gonna come back at the it goes back to it goes back on top of battle queue, and then it's gonna re-enter play at the end of the round. So think it's not gonna spend a battery charge. There's no need to do that. He will roll. I'm gonna roll a defense. I'm gonna keep this one defense just in case I might need it to defend against, when the new, uh, when the undead dragon comes back. It's a bone dragon. I'm gonna roll this just in case I might need to bring in the new bot. So I've got one more defense, and I've got this is not useful because it doesn't let me get any attachment. And then Tantrum will roll this die, and I'm also gonna roll this die and the free defense. So I can't roll any attack. Let me roll it reusable bones just in case. So get reusable bones. I got normal bones and heart. This card is going to be important because I'll be able to tank the next attack that I'm gonna get, and get this +1, which I'm not going to use because it's a temporary attack. I'm trying to get the best result is it's gonna let me try to improve my attack for free. Okay, so now we are on to the end of the round. So he comes back in, and because it's a 20-point body, it comes in at the top of the initiative with says with 2 hit points, and his attack will be 6, which is the double. So he comes back here. He's going to be rolling 6 attack dice, and also because we're moving on to round 6, everybody's gonna take fatigue except the bot, because bot doesn't take fatigue. This is the bot. So Tantrum has 1 health lost, Ting has 1 health lost, and Gilly has... Whoa, what happened? One health lost. And where was I? I think it was somewhere like here. And the dragon will have 1 health lost. So the dragon will be on 1 health. We just have to attack him once, but he's going to do a lot of damage before we do that. So now the dragon is going to attack for 6. He attacks the 2 weakest, and it's going to be the bot has 3 health, and all our gearlocs have 5. But we're going to choose him to attack Tantrum because Tantrum has this like a kobold skill that only will let him take 1 damage because it counts as hardy. So that's quite important. Rolling 3, 4, 5, 6. You gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and destroys the bot, and does a single point of damage to Tantrum. Saved by his skill die. And now I can. What do I want to do? I mean, I ideally I want to get some more bones with Gilly, so let's try to do that. I'll roll 3 attack, 1 defense. If I roll 1 bone, I'll be able to get another fortune discovery. Here we go. So we have some more bones, and we can spend them to get this mech leg, and we'll be able to kill the dragon. So this one will also go here. So that was it. This this ended up being a lot easier than last fight, especially because we managed to disable, cripple the dragon so it couldn't roll many attack dice, and we managed to disable and stun and kill the golem very easily, and execute the kobold that came in, this kobold tracker. Made short work of all the enemies. So let's see what we get. We get 2 progress points. Doesn't do anything for now because we have we have reached the boss. We're gonna get 3 training points and 1 loot. So let's see what we get. So let's show the loot first. So Tantrum will draw. Wait a minute, that was the wrong stack, isn't it? I think that was the ones I've used last time. Yeah, so Tantrum will draw. That's amazing. Yeah, Flare Destruction. Before battle, reduce your total body points by 3. And I will get rid of this Prime Arrow because I'm not gonna need it. And then Gilly will draw a throwing axe, which is again really useful. And the last one is gonna be Ting rolling a reminder to ignore 1 bone when making a training attempt. It's gonna be useful. I think it's gonna be more useful than the stone hammer, so I can get rid of the stone hammer. Just in case, I might want to train his defense. Unfortunately, I won't be able to trade the loot before I improve my stats. So it would be good if I could give it to Tantrum or Gilly. So let's do their training points. So what does Tantrum have? Tantrum has it's got rage. It's got a dexterity of 6, so it would be good if I can get 1 attack, 1 defense. So what are my options? I'd like to get like a worm that gives me a sort of like a poison armor. To be able to poison somebody that attacks me so they can take damage on their turn, so it's useful against a hardy enemy. But I also would like to improve my attack and my defense, I think. And my hit points. Although Tantrum is not doing very badly in terms of hit points. His dexterity is 6. Right, let's try to improve my attack first. I just really want to get a 5 attack. Whenever I roll attack dice to try to search for better loot, I never roll bones. But when I try to do training attempts, you can see that I keep rolling bones. So this, I'm gonna just get a defense die. And I don't need to roll for the defense because I have 0 defense. So that brings it up to 1. Now I'm gonna try to improve attack again with the second training point. And this time I make it. So its attack is a 5. And with the last point I'm gonna take die 5 like a worm. And yeah, I think that would be quite useful. With Gilly, he has 3 training points as well. So first thing I'm going to do is to try to train his attack again. It's successful, so I'll be able to roll 4 attack. Should I try to do that one more time? If I could roll 5 attack, it would be really powerful, but then I will have to improve my dex as well, definitely. So let's try to do it. Don't lose anything from trying. Yes. So I'm improving his attack to 5 and his dex definitely to 6. I've got the skills I need for now. I mean, at the moment, Gilly can easily one-shot anybody that doesn't have Hardy. So he's going to be able to roll 5 attack and marked enemy. So we'll be able to do something like 8 or 10 damage quite easily. So now Ting will have 3 more attack points. So what will we get with him? So I've got this, got some attachments. So this was here, this is here. I'm definitely going to try to train defense. Then I'll train dexterity. And finally, should I get either get fifth leg or armor plating? Let me try to get armor plating. Because I think I'm gonna try to go with the spider board, so I need some more attachments to be able to use 3 attachments maybe with the spider board, and then hopefully get another 2 with spider board 2.0 if the spider board gets killed. And at the end of the round, I'm going to trade for loot. I don't have any lock picking, and everybody's going to recover. I'm not gonna do any scouting. So I'm recovering my health, and I should be ready to face the boss. So everybody's got 6 health. We got a lot of consumables, and we should be able to reduce the battle by 3 body points and another 1 body point. So it's gonna be minus 4 body points. So even though we will be in day 9, we'll have only 23 body points. So it will be 27 minus 4. And this is done, isn't it? So and let's trade loot now. So this one can go to anybody because I'm just gonna use it before the encounter. So let's just put it here. This one could go to anybody because I'm gonna use it to, I'm gonna use it with this to. Let's think about it. Is that what we want to do, or should we try to? Okay. Um, I know there's 2 level 20 bodies, and I know the golem is here, so there's this guy here, and just because I've played the game many times, I know that there's only one 20-point bog type enemy that I haven't fought, and this is like a kind of like a poison ranged enemy that if I recall correctly, he's got 6 initiative, so I want to, if possible, I'd like to you know, to make sure I kill him before he gets twacked. So maybe rather than using the skinning knife for kobolds, I might use it for bogs. And I can just place the golem here, so any bog type enemies will be surprised, and they're just gonna play after the gearlocs. And this is an example that when you play the game, when you got experience, you can you know deduce what the game is going to throw at you, even though you can guess what's going to happen because you sort of seen the enemies. It's a bit like counting cards in a game of blackjack. I don't think it's cheating per se because I know it. I can't make myself forget the fact that I know the enemy. It's a single enemy, so I know which one it is. So let's do that. Um, so this is not going to really be useful. I mean, the only thing I can think of, we could give it potential to Tantrum in case he rolls the training attempt for his attack during the encounter, but that's a bit of like a corner case. So this could go to anybody and to be able to roll 1 attack dice and deal its damage to any unit on the battle mat and does not cost dexterity. I'm just thinking like Tantrum already has his axe and he's got his multi-arrow, so maybe we'll give it to Tink just in case we can't get his bot where it's needed and don't have the firearm. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all for the grand finale. Bye.